Approach is to build the tech. Build your own tech team. That's one of the approach. Recruit your own team. You will need a CTO or someone senior to do that, because if you're not a techie yourself, at least the first guy you recruit, you need some help with. Find a tech partner, find a right tech agency partner with a DNA of developing new concepts, because there are so many of us around, and everyone has got a slightly different experience in those aspects. So some are particularly good at mobile apps, some are particularly good at repeating stuff, some are particularly good at 0 to 1. So there are different levels of people, so choose the right ones. And a hybrid approach as well. So recruit at least one key developer and then work with a tech partner for speed, and multiple other advantages as well. So consider a tech co-founder or a fractional CTO to help with recruitment and initial tech decisions, because those guys are very experienced, and it might be just a couple of calls for them to give you all the answers, because they've seen this a number of times. Whereas you might be scratching your head, asking 10 other people, and then coming to certain conclusions. So it may not be very efficient. Tech partners can also provide a CTO as a service. There are quite a few people, agencies I have seen that do that. Uh, Developing a new concept is in a constrained environment is not like developing any software. It needs a different innovative mindset. So, that's what I would look at if it's a startup focused on technology.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for that. Um, so I was just wondering, so mine isn't precisely a tech startup, it's a pharmaceutical startup, but certainly we do need tech expertise, as per since you raised cloud. And so, what do you reckon? It's like, should we have an in-house developer team that manages companies? I mean, it's a very early stage startup, and we will be raising funds very soon. I was budgeting for it, and
Yeah.
hence this webinar for me. Should we budget in as an in-house team, or should we contract it out to some developer? Um, I mean, there are quite a few down in London, but what
Yeah.
do you reckon?
Hybrid approach works quite well beyond MVP. So that's my experience. To answer Richard, your answer. You said your startup is a pharma startup, not a tech, but you do need tech these days. Every startup kind of needs a tech. So if it's just a medium to achieve something, maybe it's not the core business, then you really need to think about whether you want to invest into or create overheads for you by getting employees right at this stage. You might be able to build your MVP with a tech partner. Obviously, as it grows, as you have revenues supporting that, then you can obviously think of someone inside as well, and depending on whether you need any more further development. That's how I would look at it. Again, how crucial is that technical part for you? Will your investor consider your team being your own? Will that affect your ability to raise funds? Those are key aspects for me. So if you are raising funds and your investors are like, okay, it's a pharma business, you get the tech from anywhere, and you might not as well bother hiring someone at this juncture when the future is not yet so clear. So I would tend to work with partners in this case. But as it comes to a stability stage, you have the basic system working, and you've got funds raised, and business takes some shape. At that juncture, I definitely think of bringing someone in. It always helps to have a co-founder or a CTO sort of person who can at least, or advisor, I would say, guide you on those aspects. If that clears some of your doubts, Richard. If you had more, I'm happy to talk about it, but I hope I've cleared it.